Hey, good to have you here. Welcome back to another video on Heart Hustle. Today we're going to talk about something that hits hard, especially when it happens without warning. That moment when a woman starts pulling away. The texts slow down, her responses get shorter. She seems distant, colder, not as present as before. And suddenly, you're left wondering, what did I do wrong? Is she losing interest? Is there anything I can do? The good news is, yes. There's still something you can do. But it's not about chasing or convincing her. It's about approaching the situation with strength, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. In today's video, I'll show you the 5 steps to take when a woman pulls away, and how to reignite her interest the right way. And before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to Heart Hustle if you haven't yet. Every week, I share real, practical insights for men who want to grow emotionally, connect more deeply, and become stronger in love and life. Let's get into it. Top 5. Stop chasing and give emotional space. This is the hardest and most essential and first step. Stop chasing. When someone pulls away, our instinct is to do the opposite of what we should. We start messaging more, asking what's wrong, trying to fix the silence. But that pressure, that urgency, it makes her back away even more. You need to understand this. Emotional space is not rejection. It's a signal that she needs room to think, to feel, to breathe. And when you pressure, you're not helping her feel closer. You're telling her, my fear matters more than your feelings. Giving space is not giving up. It's stepping back with dignity. You can say something like, I noticed you've been more distant. I respect that. If you feel like talking, I'll be here. And then you wait in silence. No drama. No guilt, no chasing. That kind of calm, respectful pause, that's what gets noticed. That's what builds trust. Sometimes all it takes is space for her to miss you again on her own terms. Top 4. Redirect your energy. Get back to your own life. If you want to reignite her interest, you have to reignite your own spark first. You can't attract someone by becoming a shadow of yourself. You can't expect someone to want you while you've stopped wanting your own life. When she pulls away and you collapse emotionally, it shows. She feels the weight of being your entire emotional source, and that's not attractive. It's pressure. It's heavy. So you need to redirect your energy. Go back to your routine, reconnect with your friends, hit the gym, work with more focus, do what brings you joy and drive. This isn't about ignoring her. It's about remembering who you were before she stepped back. When you glow again, for yourself, that glow reaches her, and she'll notice. Because men who stand strong, who move forward even through confusion, they're not forgotten. They're rare, and what's rare stays on a woman's mind. Top 3. Respect her silence, but don't disappear completely. This step is all about balance. Some men vanish completely, others keep pushing. Neither approach works. The key is this: give space, but stay present. That means don't text her every day asking how she's doing, but don't ghost her either. You want to maintain a soft presence, one that respects the silence but still says, I'm here. How? A few days later, send something light, without expectations. Something like, passed by that coffee shop you mentioned the other day. Thought of you. Hope you're doing well. It's subtle. It's warm. It's free of pressure. And it creates one powerful thing: curiosity. She'll start to wonder, why isn't he chasing me? Why is he still kind, but not needy? Is he moving on? That gentle doubt, that mystery, it's what makes her think about you again, without defense. Top 2. Show emotional consistency, not emotional confusion. This is a big one. Women notice not just what you say, but how stable you are when things get emotional. If you're hot one day and cold the next, if you send long texts, then disappear. If you act chill, then show up out of nowhere needing validation. It sends one message: emotional instability. And that confirms to her, he's not ready. But if you stay calm, respectful, emotionally grounded, even when she's pulling away, that's rare. And what's rare commands attention. Emotional consistency means you're affected, but not broken. You feel, but you don't fall apart. You're real, but you're not desperate. That level of maturity speaks louder than any romantic gesture, because women want men who can hold themselves even when they're hurting. That's strength, that's security, and that's incredibly attractive. Top 1. Speak your truth when there's space. No drama, no games. This final step only comes when there's room, when she shows signs of engagement again. It's not something you force. But if the door opens, you step in with truth. You don't beg. You don't declare love out of nowhere. You speak with clarity, with calm, with honesty. Say something like, "I noticed you pulled back. I respected your space. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss what we had. If you ever feel like reconnecting, I'd be open to that." No pressure, just truth. That's power. Because it's not manipulation. It's not control. It's vulnerability with self-respect. She won't forget that. Because men who know how to speak from the heart and without losing their center, they're the ones women remember. Sometimes when a woman pulls away, it's not the end. It's a test. Not of your strength, but of your emotional posture. If you chase, panic, or collapse, the connection dies. But if you breathe, hold steady, and focus on yourself, you become the man who draws her attention back. Because women don't fall for men who beg. They fall for men who know osso valor. Men who wait, not in fear, but in peace. If this video helped you, go ahead and like it and subscribe to Heart Hustle. Every week, I bring you real talk about attraction, connection, and emotional maturity for men who want to grow. Share this video with a friend who's going through this exact situation. Maybe all he needs is a better way to see it. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.